Okay. Now I come to the Shilpa ji. Namaskar.
Namaste, I'm Shilpa Kapadia. I'm an interior designer by profession. I and my husband have been in Thailand for 30 years. He's in jewelry trade. And this seems like a noble cause. I have been pretty busy in my career life, and now I feel that it's time that I give back something. And I think ACL, I've heard, is about education, and I think that's a very good way to start. So I would like to give some of my time there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shilpa ji.
Thank you.
Okay, Vandana ji. Briefly, 1 minute.
Yes, namaste to all. I am Vandana Birmiwal here, wife of Amit Birmiwal, and we are in the jewelry business over here as a high-end collections. And I recently done my MBA from Stanford University. So I want to give my effort towards something which is a benefit for the society or something. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana ji. Shipra ji, namaste.
Namaste ji. My name is Shipra. I'm the wife of Nitin Vaisada. We've been in Thailand for 20 years, I think. Just left my son, so no work. So I'm ready to volunteer. Just my son's gone to study to UK, and I've done my MBA from Pune University, and that's it.
So nice. So we are very talented people here today.
Oh yeah.
Dania ji, namaste. Dania, boliye. Unmute कर लो, unmute.
I'm Danya Premjit.
Meeting में आ जाओ, online बोल दो.
We have been in Thailand for 1 year.
Meeting में online आ जाएंगे.
That's all.
दोबारा बोलिए, दोबारा बोलिए.
I'm a postgraduate in physics.
Okay.
No work experience.
Okay, no problem. No. Work experience not required much. Don't worry. Rekha ji, hello. Rekha.
Yes, yes. Hello, I'm Rekha Gopalakrishnan, and my husband is working. I mean, he's a software engineer. We are here in Thailand for past 7 years. I'm a housemaker. I have done my master's in commerce and finished my inter-level of chartered accountancy from India.
Okay.
And now I'm at just doing some other, just upgrading my professional exposure in the accounting or commerce.
Okay.
That's all.
Very nice. Okay, next is Akanksha.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Akanksha Singh. I did my engineering and MBA from Rajasthan Technical University. I'm a state level swimming champion, played twice national, but did not become a championship in that. I love dancing. I came here with my husband 1.5 years back. He's working with IOB, Indian Overseas Bank. I'm on dependent visa and seeking for some opportunities. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. शिप्रा तो हो गया ना. पारुल जी, नमस्ते. पारुल जी, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
This is Parul Mathur. We are in Bangkok for almost 5 years now. I'm a content writer, freelance content writer, and I'm also doing my post-graduation right now in marketing. And I have 2 kids, so that's why I have my video off because they're around me, and that's why my phone is on mute all the time.
It's okay. We are family friendly.
So yeah, I actually Sanjay ji ne bataya tha about this thing when we met last time. I just wanted to know more about the noble work cause you're doing here, and hopefully can participate.
Parul has 2 young girls, twin girls actually. So thank you very much, Parul. Let's go to the Kaushalya ji. Namaste. Kaushalya ji, she used to be a school teacher before. Yeah.
Namaste, Sanjay ji. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, my name is Kaushalya. I was working here in Foster International School for past 5 years. Now I am free now. I have done my MBA. I have 2 kids, 2 sons, and I am here for past 14 years. Now I'm free to volunteer.
Okay.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Okay, now we have who is this Thailand? I don't really, sorry, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Who is Thailand? Can you please unmute yourself? Thailand. Thanapat. Thanapat, can you hear me? Why is it?
Yes, yes.
Thanapat, yes.
Hello.
Thanapat. Yeah. Can you come on the video?
Yes, yes. Wait.
But this is
Yeah.
a Ekal meeting. Are you at the right meeting now?
Okay, sorry. Maybe
It's okay. You can
Okay.
join. Welcome you, no problem. But it's okay.
What is the function about?
This is
If
about
we
the
need-
Ekal Vidyalaya. Yeah.
Hmm?
Ekal meeting. One teacher school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Project. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But you can listen to us. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Thanapat, he is the student in the Thammasat University and can speak Hindi very well. And the reason he joined this meeting today because tomorrow we have a singing contest and we have the same
Sunday.
tomorrow. Sorry, Sunday singing contest, and he has the same link that we are meeting here today.
Oh,
That's why some confusion might be there. Okay, but anyway, you're welcome. So Thanapat, listen to the Ekal concept. You will understand it. Okay, Sweta ji. Sweta ji, can you speak, please?
Hello, Sanjay ji. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I got a bit late because I was in another school meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. So can you introduce yourself for a minute?
Yeah, so my name is Shweta, and I teach here chemistry at Wells International School.
Okay.
And I have been a teacher for the past 16 years. So hoping to be a part of this project that's suggested by Sanjay ji, and hoping that we'll succeed in whatever his plan is.
Okay, good. Okay, now we have Shailesh ji. Shailesh ji, जरा बोलिए थोड़ा सा hello बोलिए. शैलेश जी वो हाँ रेड बटन पे हाँ बोलिए.
हाँ जी संजय जी, myself Shailesh Upadhyay. I am living in Bangkok last 30 years. I am doing GEM business, and whenever any association or trust they want any volunteer, I always do ready support them. That's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
right. Shailesh Upadhyay. Okay, so we had a few more people that will join later, no problem, but let's start the meeting now. So as you see in the agenda, I am sitting with Dr. Harshad Mehta, who is known to have a promoter of Ekal Vidyalaya movement, not only in Thailand, but in many other countries. Before he was in Dubai, where he has supported more than 4,000 schools, Ekal schools from Dubai, fundraising activities, and always a good supporter for Ekal Vidyalaya. Now recently moved to Thailand, and under his leadership, we are going to be more proactive in promoting Ekal concept in Thailand. And the reason to bring this Ekal Mitra is a new initiative which is proposed by Dr. Harshad Mehta ji. So I request him to speak a few minutes about his views about Ekal, and then we go for the next agenda. Harshadji.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Okay. Thank you for waving. My association goes back nearly 14 years with ECHL. And I really understood the ECHL concept and ECHL Abhiyan. It took me more than 2 years or 3 years. And I was not very active. But once I went to Nepal and visited the school, seen myself how the school is conducting, how people are benefiting, how the village is benefiting, how what are the children gaining their gnan. I was surprised. A student of eighth class of any government school in India is not same level of 4 years completed in our ECHL school. So our ECHL school's standard is so good, so high, and they learn so quickly. They understand all the colors of English in English. If you show me any pen with a color, they will tell you this is the color. Any mathematics example up to 5 digit, they can answer. Any multiplication, any multiply, all they can do. I will check myself, not in one school, in few schools. And I was really amazed that our investment in one school is bringing you so good return. As a businessman, we always think that where we get our return better, how we can get our return better, how safe our investment, how with whom we are, all this, you are not too worried in ECHL. I believe that when I've seen a lot of opportunity in Thailand, I've seen the people are very calm, very systematical. They take time to understand, but once they understand, they have very good uh, uh, believe what they like to believe in what they work. So I think let me take this initiative. I asked Sanjay Bhai to organize this, and that is why we are here. We are second, I'd like to be second or third after USA, and Dubai was always second. With a lot of restriction in UAE, we can't do anything, and we have to stop all our activities, which Thailand is giving us the benefit. We should take this opportunity, and it's not very big. It's not a very big task. It's a very small task, but we have to convince multiple of people. If you know 50 people, we have to convince at least 20 people to start donating ECHL or part of ECHL, either being ECHL Mitra or ECHL donor, like an ambassador. There are so many things we can ask them to do it. But for me, believe me, when you spend time for ECHL, it's going to give you a lot of return, not financially, but in your mind, your heart, that you have done so good thing about ECHL. And I pray all of you to listen to me and come to for this meeting. And I hope that you will keep your association with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Harshaji, for this inspiring introduction about ECHL. And I'm sure many of you have hundreds of questions about ECHL. How does it operate? What is ECHL? The very basic question coming now. So let me give you a brief presentation about ECHL Vidyalaya movement. I would like to share the screen with all of you so that you have some basic knowledge about ECHL. Please allow me to share the screen. Please confirm everybody can see the screen.
Yes.
Very good. See, we please don't take it like a official meeting. It's a very simple meeting.
Enjoy.
I want to make sure you're all comfortable with your own environment and try to understand this is the first meeting we are meeting here. And I'm not expecting that we will have too much information for you bombarding and then at the end you don't understand anything. So let's go back to very basic points. What Harshad Bhai said is about like a overall vision of the ECHL, but I'm coming to very specific things about ECHL so that you know as a layman, because before you become the ECHL Mitra, you should know about what is ECHL. Okay, now ECHL matlab, ECHL means one. ECHL school means one teacher school. Very simple. If somebody asks you what is ECHL, ECHL means one teacher school. School which is operated by single teacher in a very low remote areas in the rural villages of India and Nepal, where there is no infrastructure, no electricity, or very moderate living conditions in those tribal and rural areas of Bharat,
Your voice is breaking.
Nepal. Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, ECHL Abhiyan, it is to let you know that more than 100,000 villages have ECHL school. If somebody asks you, ECHL school is operated in how many villages? So you can say that more than 100,000 यानी 1 लाख गांव में एकल विद्यालय चल रहे हैं. 100,000, 1 lakh villages have the ekal schools. Okay, very simple. Now, how this idea came from? Actually, Swami Vivekananda said that if children in the rural areas cannot go to school, school has to go to the children. So the concept developed by Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation or Ekal movement that, okay, if children are dropouts, they are not able to go to the school education, they are not convinced, then school has to go there. And that's why the mission of Ekal is holistic development of rural and tribal villages by imparting basic functional education, which consists of literacy, जैसे लिखना, पढ़ना, writing, reading, basic arithmetics, and in addition to that, some how to wash your hands, how to keep your hygiene healthy, women empowerment, and also there should be some economic opportunities in the rural areas. So it's not only an education model, but also it's a holistic development model of the villages. So that we call the Ekal mission. Okay. Then okay, as I said earlier, one teacher, one school, one village. So it means we have 100,000 teachers, 100,000 schools, 100,000 villages. Is it clear?
Yes.
So every we have one teacher, one school, one village. So it means 100,000 teachers, 100,000 schools, and 100,000 villages. That is the grassroots level of organization of the Ekal Vidyalaya. Now you must have some questions that how many students in one school? So roughly about 25 to 30 students of age group from 6 to 14 years. They live in the same village where the school operating. And the timing of education is about 2.5 to 3 hours after school timing. Like for example, they're doing some other activities in the afternoon from let's say 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. That's how the school running in the village. What they learn in the Ekal school, they learn basic language, Hindi, English, or in some cases, like in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, local language, and also basic arithmetics, personal hygiene, and also the good thing of the Ekal I like is that it imparts the value education in the children, like our sanskars, our Indian philosophy, our Vedas, our Sanskriti, our culture, our value system, that is actually damaged by the British rule and other English and convent schools all over India. So this Ekal Vidyalaya provide an opportunity to our young students, young children in the remote areas, where they can learn the Indian Bharatiya Sanskritic values. That is very important. You will not find that in the schools much, you know. So this is Ekal school is something adding value to the education system in the rural areas. Now, minimum 10th grade given training. That means they can, at least we reach up to 10th grade to give the training through the Ekal schools. Okay, structure, Ekal Vidyalaya structure, you know, as I said that it provides ethical values, Indian ethos, activity-based learning, not just only the sitting in the classroom and doing the thing. They provide some opportunity to actively learning activities. Then after 3 to 4 years of schooling, they get admission in the formal government school like year 4, year 5. So initially they get some training at the village level, and then they can pass, they can get admission into the formal school of the governments or private sector, whatever. There is a Gram Samiti in every village who run the school. So they decide who could be the beneficiary, who could be the teacher. So there's a society who run the school in that village. And as I said that the school is can be in a community center, it can be under a tree, and very, very basic minimum facilities are available in the village. So we don't worry about the much infrastructure development, but the school can be open in any chopal, any under tree, any temple, or any place which is community center. And that is decided by the Gram Samiti, which is the local organization of that village who run the Ekal school in that village. Okay, so this is the slide that you see how the schools were started. You know, in the year 2000, we had about 4882 schools. But in the last 20 years, the school has grown up 1,02,090 schools are already there. So as I said that we are more than 100,000 villages, more than 100,000 schools are currently operating in the rural India. So the growth, you can see that how every year number of schools were added to the Ekal Vidyalaya scheme. And now we are representing more than 100,000 schools in all over India. This map shows you where we are and in how many numbers. For example, Ladakh region, we have a 95 schools. Jammu and Kashmir, we have a 5,934 schools. Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, UP, Bihar, Jharkhand. You know, Northeast also we have a very large number of presence, 7,260 schools. So you can see that all over India, Ekal is there. Don't worry about the notes. I can send you this presentation later on, but I have to make sure that you understand the reach of the Ekal Abhiyan in the rural areas. Every state, every district, villages, there will be Ekal school for there. Okay, as I said earlier, in the education, we focus on the 5 dimensions of the basic education is reading, writing, arithmetic, and a healthcare education, personal hygiene, sanitation, nutrition, and for example, Corona now, disease identification and maternal and child care. Similarly, empowerment education, we have a, like for example, constitutional rights, how to vote, a Panchayati Raj system, government functionary, all these things we we teach, we empower people through the Ekal schools. Then we have a development education where we teach students as well as self-help groups about plantation, water management, vegetable cultivation, cattle care. So this is how, as I said, holistic development through education is going on. Then we have a last part, it's called ethics and value education. This is very important to develop a right behavior among the children, dedicated for our country, for society, to keep the whole country integrated. And we create love for the country, which is very, you will not find in the convent school love for the country, but Ekal Vidyalaya are giving opportunity to each and every person, each and every students who are learning in the school, that they are morally connected to the Indian values, which is very important for the growing mind of the young population. Okay, as you know that Ekal Vidyalaya has part-time teachers, and these teachers are getting about 1,000 baht honorarium per month from the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation, which is very less. And we have about full-time teachers, 8,176. We have many part-time volunteers, people like you, Ekal Mitra, more than 3,37,560. And then we have a part-time volunteer in the rural areas, about 22,730. And we have part-time urban volunteers, which is 1770. So these are voluntary. Actually, the whole Ekal concept belongs to voluntary efforts. So everybody is volunteer, starting from the lower to the highest level. So, okay, I'm coming to the other point later. Yeah, this is a new initiative in the Ekal. We have a e-Shiksha, telemedicine, Ekal Yuva, and also integrated village development. I said that not only for the Ekal school volunteer, school children, but also other people as well who live in the village. Mahatma Gandhi always look for the Gram Swaraj. The people should have a power through the welfare schemes. They should be aware of their rights and duties, awareness about constitutional rights, and also the right to information, which is important nowadays. People have, we need to promote how people will be empowered through the right to information as well. So this Ekal Vidyalaya concept facilitate all the process of the Gram Swaraj, which is ruled by the people of the rural areas. Okay. Women empowerment is very important in Ekal. It's an integral part of the process. Women are coming forward. That's why, we have decided that we want to have almost 80% of our volunteer Ekal Mitra are women. So this is how we also promote women empowerment as an important part of the Ekal Abhiyan. So female constitutes in Ekal about 50% students in Ekal Vidyalaya are ladies or girls or women. 72% teachers are also ladies. 22% whole-time volunteers are ladies. 40% IT literacy trainers are in the Gramothan rural construction one. 30% trainees under EOW. 20% training of organic farming. So you see all we ensure that the participation of women is important in Ekal, and we give them every opportunity where they can perform in a more participatory manner. Now, Arogya Dham, Arogya is one of the Ekal initiative in addition to the literacy or education. So we Ekal Vidyalaya has been very actively involved in the corona prevention measures as well. They organize the whole health camps, anemia control, home remedies, telemedicines. So whatever that to keep the village health of the people as per the health standards of the government. So Ekal Vidyalaya is creating, putting a more good efforts to promote the government scheme in terms of the health and sanitation in the rural areas. Gramothan, as I said already, that it's a Ekal is a integrated concept of holistic development of the village, where we have a self-help schemes, computer literacy, like you see that tailoring, IT labs, Ekal on wheel, it means that the computer classes in the bus that move around the city from one school to different school, mobile you can say. So all these things are for the for developing the village at a comprehensive manner, not only in terms of education but also empowering people through livelihood activities, skill development, and all that. Yeah. So this all sustained development agriculture, I already told you about that. Okay. As I said that in the village, we have a Ekal Vidyalaya, we have a skill development centers, Arogya activities, organic nutrition, government licensing, Ekal on wheel. So this is everything happening in a Ekal Vidyalaya or Integrated Village Development Program, IVD. This is the lab, computer lab, mobile. It travel from one school to other school, giving them the personalized training within this vehicle. And it's the advantage of this that it can move around. So it is easy to provide the literacy, computer literacy to the rural children, where easy to manage the lab environment in this way. So you got Ekal computer lab, which is mobile, easy to go from one school to other school. And it's sometimes not possible because in the rural areas, you don't have electricity, you don't have place to put the computers. So this vehicle is very useful in imparting the computer literacy in the Ekal schools in the very remote and rural areas where you don't have much facilities to support the local children. Location, I already told you about that. Okay, some of the impact assessment that I would like to share with you. 85% students are attending Ekal Vidyalaya along with the government schools. So it's like that same way that children go to the government school, they are also going to the Ekal school. Similar like that, similarly. The performance of students, as Harshadji said in the beginning, is equivalent to the government school, and sometimes far better than the government school, such as in Hindi, English, and general awareness. So this is very important. Harshadji also mentioned in his opening speech that the Ekal schools are sometimes better than the government schools because they focus on the small group of students and learning with the fun activities, more involvement, more participation, and more generic means of communication among the students. Then mathematics needs strengthening across all. So the Ekal Vidyalaya always focus on the mathematics requirements of the students. Ekal students are learning the concept and not just leaving the role learning. 96% of the village people are aware of Ekal schools. So everybody who, if you have a Ekal school in the village, you will not find anybody who says, oh, I don't know we have Ekal or not. So if Ekal school is there, it is running and people are aware about it. And male and female students are almost same. So 50% male, 50% female, like that. Then we have a Ekal Global Foundation who makes sure that to raise funds for the schools, supporting them. And that foundation, I would like to skip that in the first meeting. There's some photos I would like to show you that how this awareness activities in the village area. this is the how the Ekal contributing in the fighting the COVID. You know, awareness, Ayurvedic activities, village covered with yoga, exercise, wall writing for awareness, Arogya Setu application download. So just teaching the people in the rural area, they don't know many things about the how to protect themselves from COVID. So this Ekal volunteers, Ekal Vidyalaya is helping them, the rural population, and they're doing good work, very well organized way here. And as I said, that they're distributing the food packets, ration packets, face mask, and also the cow feeding as well. And there are many donors who support the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation. I'm coming to that point later on. And okay, this is important to understand that Ekal has a vision, we call Vision 2025. So they already have a vision that we will have more than 100,000 villages with schools, organic farming, sports club and Sanskar Kendras, 27 GRCs, 51 IVD blocks, 85 Ekal on wheels, 100 satellite skill centers, anemia project, 6,000 villages, 200 telemedicine projects. So this is all like a long-term vision of the Ekal. So as I said, education is one part of that, but there's multiple activities going on for the integrated rural development program through Ekal. Okay, now come back to the major part of this presentation, where we like to emphasize on that Ekal does not receive any fund from any government. It's all schools are running, more than 100,000 schools are running because of the generous contribution from our individual donors. As Harshadji said in the beginning, the most of the donors are from the overseas donors are from America first. Then we have a UAE, Dubai, am I right? Dubai. And third is all other countries like Southeast Asia and Thailand as well. But major contribution coming for the Ekal school from America, in a large
Second is
quantity.
India.
Second is India, yeah. And the third is Dubai, UAE. And fourth is other countries. Okay. So we don't get the we don't get support from the government, and Ekal does not depend on the support from government. Some funding from companies under CSR, for example, the GTV in India, all their employees contribute some percentage of their salary to the Ekal, which is a very good sign. So, boon boon se sagar bharta hai. So, if every employee contribute 100 rupees, if you have a 1,000 employees or 100,000 employees, so it's a big amount, you know. And they feel also happy to contribute for the Ekal. A very small amount, but very powerful amount, you know. Almost 1/3 from Indian diaspora abroad. Yeah, this is very, as I said, we are in Thailand. We also want to support. In Thailand, in 2-3 years back, we had a fundraising event where we supported more than 300 schools at that time. And this year also we have a target to support more than 300 schools from Thailand as well. So the most important part that I would like to mention that is the only organization in the world that has less than 10% administrative expenditure as compared to the organizations basically working for the voluntary based. If you see the Red Cross is also voluntary organization, but their overhead expenditure is more than 35%. It means if you donate 100 baht, 35 baht already gone to the administrative expense, and the remaining 65 baht will be used for the activities.
Yeah.
But here, our Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation, what makes it more unique effort is that it's cover 5 to 7% of the administrative expenses of your contribution. So this is something very unique factor of the Ekal. Okay, after doing lots of works last 30 years, the government of India has recognized Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation with the Gandhi Peace Prize 2017, conferred by the President and Prime Minister of India, Sri Ramnath Kovindji and Sri Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. This is a big achievement because they have been working very hard on voluntary basis without any government support, with least expenditure on the administrative task, and on voluntary based organization. This is all about ECHL that I would like to present to all of you. There are many awards also they got. CMAI awards, CSR Box awards, Mahatma awards. Then we have ECHL have a bi-monthly newsletters, ECHL News, ECHL Varta, ECHL Prayas. And we are all already connected through social media and all that. So this is the brief introduction that I could have summarized for you in very short period of time. I hope I did not bore you enough for that. But I think being a ECHL Mitra, you all need to understand the basic details of the ECHL that I just presented to you.
Thank you, Sanjay ji.
Thank you. Any question you have in the presentation, we'll take later on. But I want to move to the main agenda of the conference. Meanwhile, okay. How did you like it? Is this too much for you today or what?
No, it's
Too much?
no, it's good effort.
Okay, good. Now I move to the agenda number 3, scope of work. You must be thinking that agenda number 2, sorry. So after briefing about ECHL, I will be very happy if you remember 10% of what I told you. This is okay. As you move forward, you will know more and more. But you remember some points. Okay, we are the largest network, more than 100,000 schools. We have very small expenditure on the administrative expenses. No, we are big network, and ECHL Vidyalaya got award, Mahatma Gandhi Peace Prize award. You can remember some talking points. I will say the presentation with you, no problem. But some points I hope you will keep in your memory about the ECHL and why it is important for us. Now, and we will have a training programs also, so don't worry about that. We will give you more and more information about ECHL, but not in one shot. Yeah. Okay, criteria I would like to discuss with all of you. That what is the criteria to choose the ECHL Mitra? So all of you are ECHL Mitra here, So myself and Harshadji discussed a lot about it, and we come up with some kind of a criteria that what we are looking forward in the ECHL Mitra. So I'm putting in the chat box here, and we discuss those points now. So friends, the first criteria that we are looking in the ECHL Mitra is they must have interest in ECHL. Very important. कोई भी काम आप करना चाहते हो, if you are not interested in that work, it can't succeed. So at least there should be some basic interest about curiosity about ECHL, what is ECHL, how it works, who operate that, who the beneficiaries. So basic thing is that our ECHL Mitra must have an interest and able to devote time for ECHL activities and get involved with other team members. These are basic requirement of a ECHL Mitra. Now, you must be wondering that how much time I have to spend. So we have also clarified that we would like to have a minimum commitment of 12 hours in 2 days every month. I hope all of you should be in a month. We need 12 hours from you, from your time, who can contribute voluntarily for this ECHL Mitra, ECHL Abhiyan. And I think it is doable. I hope it is not too much. And we want to do slow and steady, but more impactful contribution in the ECHL activities. So commitment for 12 hours over 2 days in a month required. And sometime, we might have a big event. So in that case, maybe we need like 4 or 5 hours extra for that. That is a different story. But in general, in principle, we would like to have 12 hours in 2 days, over 2 days in 1 month. which is actually doable, like 6 hours one day, other day, like that. Very easy for you. And we are all here to help you. Then third thing is that selfless service and contribution for Ekal. Okay, as I said that when you work for Ekal, yes, we also value your time and contribution. So, okay, when you work for Ekal, you can work for like 70%. I devote my time to Ekal and 30% I will do for myself. This is also fine, understood. We support you because we also want, we grow together, learn together. And third thing is that, fourth thing is learning has to be fun. We cannot just like have too much pressure on the head. Okay, we have to do this, we have to do this. No, we want to make sure the whole learning process, not only for the students of the Ekal Vidyalaya or teachers or Ekal Mitra or Ekal donors, it has to be fun in a way that we like the concept and we try to get your message across in a more easiest manner. That's what I mean. So learning has to be fun. And as some of you know that Seva Bhav, we need to develop a kind of a nature in our personality that we feel that, okay, we are fortunate enough to have opportunity to do something, meaningful contribution to the society. So this Seva Bhav has to be very important quality among the Ekal Mitra. And if you have that service-minded approach, Seva Bhav, making the good positive impact in the lives of the people in the of Bharat, that is the spirit that we are looking for in the Ekal Mitra people like you. And then last point is that we are not just that we just speak only. We always listen to you. We also expect our Ekal Mitra, all of you should listen others as well. We would like to promote Ekal Vidyalaya as a listening organization where we not only speak about ourselves, but also we listen others, other views. We allow personal growth, not only for us. We also want our Ekal Mitra or Ekal donors or Ekal teachers, they all should have a personal growth as a top priority in addition to supporting the social cause. And we always believe in exchange of views, creativity, teamwork, and also skill development so that people can able to help in a more productive and efficient manner. So there's a criteria of the who will be chosen as a Ekal Mitra. We expect these 5 points from our Ekal Mitra as a criteria for their services for the Ekal Vidyalaya Abhiyan. Now, I will go to the agenda number scope 3. We'll come back to question answer after that, but let me just quickly go the scope also here. You must be wondering, I have told you about the criteria, I have told you about the Ekal, but you must have a big question that what you have to do. So we also plan for that. What are our expectations from our Ekal Mitra? We want you to assist us in developing a database of potential donors. And donor means one school in India, we need $365 per school. One school donation means $365 per school per year. So we would like you to look around wherever you are in your network, people who can contribute $365 for one school in 1 year. And we expect about a commitment for 2 years, 3 years. And they can start with one school first, they can start with 5, 10, depend on their capabilities. But we definitely need your help in reaching out to the people who are able to contribute as a potential donor in your network wherever you are. Okay. Number 2, we also want you to visit those potential donors and brief them about Ekal. We will give you the pamphlets, we'll give you the brochure, we'll give you the presentations. You go and meet them and show them that this is the concept. And we want you to be our donor, prospective donor for this Ekal Abhiyan. And persuade them, motivate them, and tell them that how this initiative is important for our motherland Bharat, or the people of Bharat. And then third thing is that engage. Suppose if we do some activity, we will also ask you, okay, if you are in touch with the 10 donors, bring them and have a meeting with us. We'll further develop them, further motivate them to work with us, So engage donors, encourage their participation in our activities, whatever we do. Then right now, most of the work is done by social media, including the lockdown and COVID and all that. So we will need your help about publishing our activities in the social media, like, share, comment, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, all we will be present in all over social media. So we need your help in publishing the success stories, the impactful stories about Ekal Vidyalaya in the social media. Then also we need your help in organizing the events and activities of the Ekal Vidyalaya, including finding sponsors for our self-financing projects. And also because this, as I said, that 80% work is to develop, to generate the funds for the schools in India and Nepal. So fundraising is the most important activities of the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation. We focus on fundraising for India schools in Ekal School in India, but also about 10% of our efforts in the local Thai community as well. Some of you might be interested that you might be in Thailand, you're supporting India, but what we are doing in Thailand. But so we have planned for those donors as well who would like to support activities in India as well as in Thailand also. In Thailand, we cannot run the like Ekal school here, but we can provide some scholarships to the needy students for Thai students in the schools. So we are very much open to that mind also, but we have to divide our resources, like 70-80% go to India and 5 to 10% go to the administrative expenses, and remaining 5-10% go to the Thai schools, like that. But let me confirm that to you. We are looking for a contributing both in India as well as Thailand with the minimum expenditure of our operational expenses. Now there may be other tasks, as some people might be good in computers, making database, financial records, following up, calling people. So there might be some different skills that you might have. So we try to find out, and we do a SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunities, threats. So we will talk to each one of you and we'll identify what is your good points, what is your points, areas of development where you want to develop yourself. We help you develop also. We don't want to take from everything from you. We want to develop you as well. So we utilize your strength, and also we find opportunity to develop yourself as well. So we will do that as we move forward. So these are the 7 points of the expectation that we have from our Ekal Mitra. And this is the first meeting, and we will have 2-3 more meetings like that. Then we will have a training program for our Ekal Mitra. Once our Ekal Mitras are trained, then possibly before 15th of August, Independence Day, our Ekal Mitra will be going into the mass market to identify potential donors and engage them in our activities, learning with each other, finding learning and growing each other. And don't forget, we are Seva Bhav people. We believe in serving and service-mindedness, and we believe in mutual growth. And we call ourselves as a self-motivated Ekal Mitra. Nobody going to tell you do this, do this, do this. No, we believe that you are responsible. We are here to help work as a team all together. And with your wonderful efforts, I hope we will achieve our mission, our target. And there's a mini India in our heart as well. So we have a responsibility to support our culture, our country, our motherland, our people who are in need. So we will continue our efforts, and we will also try to involve our families, our children in these efforts, so that they can also learn what we are doing, why we are doing, and spread the positive vibes and the positivity around us. And let's work together for the betterment of India, betterment of Thailand, betterment of ourselves, our families, our communities, and create a positive environment in the society. Dhanyavad, Namaste, Jai Hind. Now, let's go to the, my turn is done now. So I already spoke what I supposed to spoke. Now let me ask your opinion now, agenda number 4, questions and answers. So I want to give you at least some time so that you have some questions. You can ask, either I will answer or Harshad Bhai will answer. He has a lot of experience in the ECL. So please, everybody should ask at least one question. Please. दीपिका जी आप बोलिए, शुरुआत करिए।
संजय जी, ये तो बहुत अच्छा अभियान है, पर हम सोच रहे हैं कि जो हमारे खुद के स्कूल हैं जिसमें अपन लोग के बच्चे जाते हैं, जहाँ से हम पढ़े हैं, हमें कोई ये इंडियन वैल्यूज और इस सब के बारे में मिसिंग है। उस टाइम में भी मिसिंग था और अभी भी कोई चेंज नहीं आया है। ये तो बहुत जरूरी है। मैं इनको यही बोले थे कि रामदेव जी के जो बच्चे निकल के आएंगे वो हमारे बच्चों से बहुत आगे निकल जाएंगे, क्योंकि हमारा जो बेसिक कोर है, जैसे आपने अभी बोला, ये सर्विस और ये म्यूचुअल ग्रोथ और ये सारा कुछ, ये सब तो कुछ करा ही नहीं है। बस फाइनेंशियल गेन, हाउ टू मेक अ लिविंग, यही सब सिखाते हैं। वो एक्चुअली तो वो भी नहीं सिखाते हैं, सिर्फ ये हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, मैथ्स, मतलब खोखला सा ये सब इतना सा ही है बस सीखा है, विच आर रियली नो मीनिंग एक्चुअली। बट इसी में शुरू और इसी में ही खत्म हो गया है। अब जो मैं देख रही हूँ, जो हमारी फिल्म्स भी आ रही हैं, इतनी ज्यादा मोरालिटी गिर गई है, कैरेक्टर इतना ज्यादा गिर गया है कि आई एम वेरी डिस्टर्ब्ड कि कहाँ जा रहे हैं। इंग्लिश तो छोड़ ही दीजिएगा, इंग्लिश तो मूवी या सीरियल आप जरा से देखिएगा तो आई मीन इट्स लाइक रियली वेरी डिसहार्टनिंग। बट इवन आवर दिस हिंदी मीडियम, अपना हिंदी मीडिया, ये भी मेरे को तो कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है। So this is a very good effort, but I was thinking this should be actually really there is the need of the day that अपने जो ग्रंथ हैं और अपने जो ऋषि मुनियों ने जो इतनी अच्छी टीचिंग्स दी हैं, ये सब तो अगर हमारे बच्चों को घर में कुछ नहीं सिखाएं या पेरेंट्स का इनपुट नहीं हो तो इट्स अ कंप्लीट जीरो, कुछ है ही नहीं। I mean, ये थोड़ा आउट ऑफ द टॉपिक हो गया, बट ये हमारे तो बहुत टाइम से मन में क्वेश्चन था, सो आई पुट फॉरवर्ड। इसमें तो मेरे को कोई कमी नहीं लगी, ये तो बहुत अच्छा है ये अभियान, रूरल बच्चों के लिए तो ग्राउंड वर्क होगा। बट द थिंग इज, जो अभी आज की जरूरत है, हम लोग की जो रूट्स है, जो कि आगे का जनरेशन है, जो कि नेशन को संभालेगा, इसी से बच्चे सारे होंगे जो इंडस्ट्री, मतलब दे विल बी पावरफुल फिगर्स हु विल बी हैंडलिंग एवरीथिंग। इन्हीं के जो मतलब जो स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ कैरेक्टर होना चाहिए, दैट इज कंप्लीटली मिसिंग, एटलीस्ट फ्रॉम द स्कूल साइड। आप क्या बोलते हैं इसके लिए?
दीपिका जी, आपका व्यू बहुत अच्छा है, आपकी बात बहुत सही है, और दिस इज व्हाट आई लाइक अबाउट एकल, दैट ये जो बच्चे लोग जो एकदम रो है, उसके साथ जो भी जरूरत है लाइफ की, वो बहुत अच्छी तरह समझाते हैं, सिखाते हैं और प्रैक्टिकली करवाते हैं। वो सही है। मेरे भी स्कूल चलती है सनाले में, विच इज़ वेरी नियर टू माउंट आबू। करीब 2000 लड़के लोग हैं। तो ओके, ऑफकोर्स गवर्नमेंट फंडेड है, पर हम लोग भी ध्यान रखते हैं। तो वहाँ का भी एजुकेशन, इफ़ आई कंपेयर विथ इक्वल, इतना नहीं है, क्योंकि वहाँ से पेड टीचर आते हैं, उसको इतना पगार मिलता है, 25,000, 30,000, 40,000। सो दे इतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं ले रहे पढ़ाने में। तो मेरे को तो मेरे दोनों स्कूल को कंपेयर करूँ तो मेरे को लगता है कि एकल विद्यालय की जो स्कूलें हैं ये बहुत डिवोटेड है, टीचर इज ऑल्सो डिवोटेड, एंड बच्चे लोग का 3-4 क्लास एक ही क्लास में चलता है, उससे बहुत सीखते हैं। वो भी उनको एडवांटेज है कि ये भी ये सीखा तो मैं भी सीखूंगा। वो जो वेरीफाई होती है उसके माइंड में, वो एकल में हो रही है। उससे एकल अभियान मेरे हिसाब से आई एम लाइक टू सपोर्ट मोर एंड मोर। एनी क्वेश्चन ऑन द प्रेजेंटेशन?
प्रीति जी बोलिए। हाँ वो अनम्यूट कर लो पहले।
यहाँ से तो basically we can contribute the money. Otherwise, how can we help?
Actually, money is one part, yes. As I said, that our main focus is to raise funds for the Ekal school. But in order to raise funds, there are a lot of things we have to do as a volunteer, you know, like prepare the list of activities, organize events for the Ekal fundraising events. So there are a lot of preparations has to be done, and the best thing that our Ekal Mitra can do, spread the positive message to the people. Okay, this is Ekal Abhiyan is the best place to contribute from our sources. See, word of mouth is very important, Preeti ji. If you think that I am the person who support Ekal, I also want you to support Ekal, you know. So that message has to go through the Ekal Mitra. Persuasion has to be there. So money is one part. Yes, our focus is to fundraise for the school. That is true for in the sense it is true actually. But to reach to that fundraising, there are a lot of other activities need to be organized, and where we need our support from the Ekal Mitra. Okay.
Okay.
श्वेता जी प्लीज। हाँ
संजय जी आइडिया बहुत अच्छा है, इंटेंशन बहुत अच्छी है। आप हेल्प करना चाहते हैं उन बच्चों की जिनके पास में कोई साधन नहीं है, कोई सुविधा नहीं है। ये कॉन्सेप्ट कि अगर बच्चा स्कूल नहीं जा सकता तो स्कूल को बच्चे के पास जाना चाहिए, मेरे ख्याल में ये आज की दुनिया में तो सार्थक हो ही रहा है, क्योंकि हम ऑनलाइन पढ़ा रहे हैं तो बच्चे जब स्कूल नहीं जा रहे हैं तो हम ही स्कूल लेके बच्चों के पास जा रहे हैं। तो मैं ऐसा सोच रही थी कि क्या कोई जरिया है, कुछ ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजी के जरिए हो कि हम लोग यहाँ से जो इंडिया में बच्चे हैं उनसे भी कनेक्ट कर सकें।
हाँ ये
बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, बिकॉज वहाँ तो लाइट भी नहीं है, वाईफाई का तो सवाल ही नहीं है। तो हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं? टेबलेट टेबलेट से सिखाते हैं। दिस इज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, बिकॉज व्हिच इज एंड एक्सेप्टेड आल्सो इन एकल स्कूल वेरी फास्ट। एंड बच्चे लोग भी सीखने का मजा आता है। और जैसे जैसे सुविधा बढ़ेगी वाईफाई का और इंटरनेट का, वी कैन यूज दैट। अभी तो बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है
ऑलरेडी।
नो प्रॉब्लम। जो 12 आवर्स आप कह रहे हैं महीने के अंदर, उसको हम सिर्फ फंड रेजिंग एक्टिविटीज के अंदर यूटिलाइज करेंगे, या हम कैसे और यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं उसको?
We'll plan for that. First, I want our Ekal Mitra should be fully informed. ठीक है ना? They should be able to understand each and everything about Ekal before they tell others, you know. The conceptual format has to be clear first. You should be able to understand the core values, strength, weakness of the Ekal system, and before you talk to other people. And our first priority is that we learn ourselves first. About your question about the Wi-Fi, as I said, that now the mobile computer lab is there. There is each teacher has a tablet to teach, and when he use the different application function, so children like it because they trust. So things are coming slowly. I think the more and more when we have a rural connectivity through internet, we should be able to contribute from abroad as well in that process, but not at the moment now. Very limited now. Okay, वंदना जी।
मैं आपको एक और बड़ा बात कहना चाहता हूँ कि जब हम लोग विलेज की बात करते हैं, ये विलेज भी नहीं है, विलेज के सबब है, बहुत छोटे। विलेज में तो कम से कम 15,000 20,000 की पॉपुलेशन होती है, उससे भी ज्यादा होती है। यहाँ तो 400-500 लोग भी नहीं है, मेरे सब 150-200 लोग हैं। तो इतना रिमोट एरिया स्कूलें चलती है।
it's like a tribal population. You know, the Ekal was started from Jharkhand, you know, where there's nothing, like they don't even feel that they're connected with the entire world. So it was started to change to mainstream those people who have no exposure to the society at all in Jharkhand before. And that's why you see the next slide movement become lower in those Bihar, Jharkhand after the Ekal went to deep inside those areas, you know. So Ekal has impact in removing the Naxalites in those from those continents in Bharat. Okay. Okay, let's go to Vandana ji. Namaste.
नमस्ते संजय जी, आपका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बहुत क्लियर था और हमको समझ में आया, लेकिन यहाँ रह के हम लोग इंडिया के लिए कैसे कर सकते हैं, अदर देन हम लोग जैसे कि यहाँ पर सब लेडीज लोग क्या करेंगे उनके लिए, मनी जैसे कि जो भी है फिनेंशियली आप लोग सब हेल्प कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को, हम लोग यहाँ रह के एक ग्रुप बनाया मित्र जो एकल मित्र है, तो अभी आपने सिर्फ ये वाला समझाने के लिए किया हम लोग को, लेकिन आगे हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं इसके लिए, यहाँ के स्टूडेंट, यहाँ के थाई बच्चों के लिए कुछ करना है या सिर्फ इंडियन बच्चों के लिए कुछ करना है?
नहीं, मैंने बताया ना, देखिए जो हमारा एक्सपेक्टेशन है, मैंने बताया कि स्कोप क्या है, हम लोग यहाँ पे रह के क्या वो स्कोप में क्लियर है कि हमारा पर्पज है कि हम लोग एकल स्कूल्स के लिए फंड्स इकट्ठा करें, लेकिन फंड इकट्ठा करने के लिए बहुत काम करना पड़ता है, लोगों को मोटिवेट करना पड़ता है, एक्टिविटी ऑर्गेनाइज करना पड़ता है, इवेंट्स ऑर्गेनाइज करने पड़ते हैं, सक्सेस स्टोरी बताना पड़ता है, डोनर्स के साथ रिलेशंस बनाने पड़ते हैं। जब वो लगता है कि हाँ वंदना जी हमको बार बार अप्रोच कर रही है, इतना लगा रही, टाइम लगा रही है, लेट्स कम एंड स्टार्ट विद 1 school 2 school first, and then we'll see the impact, and then you organize the site visits for your donors, and then give them chance to visit the schools either online or offline whenever the COVID gone. So there's a lot of work that can be done around that area, around that theme. Now, as I said that the first priority is generating funds for Ekal school in India as in Nepal. Also, as I said, the 70% we do for the India, and 10-15% we do for Thailand. In Thailand, we cannot run the school, but we can do one thing. We can find some opportunity to provide scholarship for the needy students in the rural schools in Thailand. We have done that from the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation, Thailand. We provide scholarships for the Rajaburi province schools over there. 1,000 baht per student in 3 schools, total 30,000 baht. So we as a host country, as a living in Thailand, we have responsibility to support development activities in Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah, we will do that, and we are doing it. So far, question what you can do, I have already put in the scope of work.
Okay.
You are somewhere in that range. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Raji, namaste. शिप्रा जी आप इधर हैं क्या? आकांक्षा जी आप बोलिए।
हाँ जी मैं हूँ। हाँ जी।
क्या बोलिए शिप्रा जी?
It's a nice concept and I understand fully. Yes, it's a very nice concept and definitely it is for the rural.
Yeah. Okay.
That.
Good.
And definitely, yeah. Thank you.
आकांक्षा बोलिए। Unmute yourself first. Unmute कर लो। Unmute कर लो हाँ।
The concept is very nice, sir, but I want to understand this. कि whatever the marketing, basically the marketing is the word we can use for it. जो भी करेंगे हम लोग, that is for only for the Indian kids, जो इंडिया में suburb है, villages है, उनके बच्चों के लिए करेंगे।
हाँ, majority will be India, yes.
Majority will be India. The online marketing, the social medias और जो भी platform use करेंगे, everywhere from here, sitting from here, हम लोग इंडिया को support कर रहे हैं हर चीज के लिए, वहाँ के लोग के लिए।
Purpose यही है अपना।
Purpose यही है। ठीक है, आगे देखते हैं, आप मुझे समझाइए, अभी एक concept से बस लग रहा है कि नहीं बहुत अच्छा एक start है, we can do this. but it will not be that easy जितना सुनने में लग रहा है, because fund raise भी करना, nobody will give us the fund like that. उसके लिए काफी training और
नहीं, वो देखो मैंने बताया कि अब से लेकर के 15 अगस्त तक we want our एकल मित्र to get familiar with एकल first. Okay. Once
that's what I'm saying कि किसी को ये इंट्रोड्यूस करने से पहले इतना सोशल मीडिया हर जगह ये दिख जाए लोगों को कि व्हेन वी यूज द वर्ड एकल, किसी के दिमाग में कॉन्सेप्ट हो कि अच्छा एकल क्या है, क्यों हो रहा है.
Social media thing like that.
हेलो
संजय जी ने जो अभी हेलो हेलो
हेलो आकांक्षा, कहाँ पर है?
यस सर, मैं आवाज ही चली गई थी.
हाँ जी बोलिए. आकांक्षा बोलिए, आवाज आ रही है?
हेलो.
बोलो बोलो. हाँ ठीक है.
हाँ, तो मेरा वही है कि पहले जो भी है हम लोग को एडवर्टाइजमेंट आप बोल लीजिए वर्ड, या आप जो वर्ड दे सकते हैं उस पे वर्क बहुत ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा इसके लिए, एकल के लिए.
वो मैं आई टेल यू द आकांक्षा, हमारा पहला उद्देश्य ये है, वी वांट आवर एकल मित्र get fully familiar with the एकल concept. If they are motivated, the word will spread out more, okay, better in effective manner. So I want to develop the capacity of our ekal mitra first before we really go for the ask for the donations to the donor. Okay.
Yes.
We work in that. पारुल जी कहाँ गए? पारुल जी बोलिए, कुछ समझ आया क्या? पारुल जी. ओके. आईफोन कौन है? आईफोन जरा आप बोलिए, नाम नहीं आ रहा इसमें. हेलो. आईफोन कौन है?
सब चले गए, अपन 3 ही बचे, 4 जन.
शैलेश भाई आप बोलिए. शैलेश भाई. आ जाओ, दर्शन दे दिए. ठीक है.
हाँ जी. संजय जी, मैं ये समझ रहा हूँ कि ये जो एकल का कॉन्सेप्ट है वो उसी जगह इंटीरियर में जा रहा है जहाँ गवर्नमेंट भी नहीं पहुंच रहा है. राइट?
जी.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हो. सही है.
और दूसरी चीज कि हम लोग को पहले एकल को पूरी तरह समझना है, उसके बाद किसी के साथ एकल के बारे में बात करना है. राइट?
हाँ हाँ, यही है.
इसीलिए ये 12 hours in a month we have to spend together, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we are ready. क्योंकि जहां तक मुझे भी थोड़ा समझ है एकल के बारे में कि वो उन बच्चों को मिलता है एकल का एजुकेशन जिसके माँ बाप की इनकम मंथली $50 भी नहीं होती है. 2-3 हजार रुपया मंथली जिसका इनकम है वो बच्चे, उसके बच्चे स्कूल में पढ़ते हैं. राइट?
सही बात है.
तो सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी यहाँ से पहले इंडिया को है.
India is the top priority first, and as I said, we are in the host country here. we have some moral responsibility to support the local children as well.
ठीक है, good.
But majority funds should go to India. Okay, and पारुल जी आप कुछ बोलेंगे क्या? पारुल जी, are you there? Okay, with that, I move to the last agenda. Okay, any other matter? Anybody have any other question? Please ask. Otherwise, any other question? Anybody want to ask?
संजय जी मैं पूछना चाहूंगी कि अब जैसे कोविड का टाइम है तो कोविड के टाइम के अंदर अपना क्या अप्रोच रहेगा इस चीज के लिए, हम किस तरीके से इसको एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे, कैसे आप जूम के थ्रू ही के बारे में और जानकारी देंगे?
आज हमने सिंपल इंट्रोडक्शन हुआ है जी। नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में हम आपको बताएंगे कि एकल के बारे में क्या क्या चीजें आपको पता होना चाहिए, इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम इंटरनेट, एकल का फेसबुक कौन सा है, ट्विटर कौन सा है, एकल का फैक्ट्स हमारे पास क्या क्या रिसोर्स अवेलेबल हैं. Also, I also want you to do one thing. You also all the time using internet. So try to review the website, Ekal website, ekal.org, ekal.org. You visit that website and read it. So before I organize the next meeting by end of June, I want you to review as much as you know from the internet about Ekal. There are some impactful stories about Ekal. There's the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation Facebook page, very popular page. You visit that one also and learn something more about Ekal. So in the next meeting, I will ask you what you have learned in the last 2 weeks at least. And in addition to that, what other resources I have to provide you to understand about Ekal concept. But I think that June, July, we will focus on the learning part. In August, we will have before Independence Day, we want to make sure that you fully understand the concept of Ekal and you are ready to motivate other donors to donate for the Ekal schools. Now, one more thing I want to tell you about the team. We are expecting about 21 Ekal maximum, okay, in Thailand. And 80% will be the women in that process. And as I said, we are looking for a mutual growth here. Any of the thing that you do for Ekal as a volunteer, as a mitra, suppose you go to attend the meetings, you do some photocopy, stationery, and you do some, there's some small expenses that may occur when you become Ekal mitra. So I would like to echo Harshad Mehta ji here that we want your contribution as a Ekal mitra. But if you have certain expenses related to your efforts in organizing meetings with the donors, giving them stationaries, you're traveling, going from here, taxi to here to there. Harshad ji said that we will be happy to support those expenses, which should not be from your part. So, as I said, this Ekal is all the voluntary contributions from the individual donors. But we want to make sure that our Ekal Mitra are not overburdened and they should feel more motivated to do such kind of individual efforts for Ekal Abhiyan, and your personal expenses related to Ekal will be reimbursed from the Ekal team. So just want to clarify that so that you don't feel like, oh, why I'm working something. But in addition to that, your intention, your seva bhav, your spirit, your positiveness, your ability to contribute something for our Indian community, Indian society, Indian children is more important than other things. So what I'm saying, we believe that you are all matured people. You know how important it is to help our own community. You know how limited resources we have, but we still wanted to contribute from our side. And with keeping all that in mind, so we, as I said, we believe in the mutual convenience, growth, and we want to have fun. We don't want to have a serious matters, you know. We want to have a
Sanjay ji.
learning and learning with
I-
fun, and listening organization. Yeah.
Sanjay ji, I have one question. This, Sanjay ji,
Listening, boliye.
yeah, I have one question that this $365 for one school. So do we get to know which school the donor gets, or it goes into a general fund?
So there
Do
is
you
a
know there's the exact location, exact school. I mean, like in Jharkhand, this place. This is the
let's
exact one.
answer this question. Harshad ji,
Huh?
Harshad ji will answer.
You know, many donors put condition, I want to have a school somewhere here. Second condition which Ekal will ask that any school we start has to be there for at least 4 years. See, if they commit 3 years, we can start school wherever they want.
Okay.
They can identify the area, we visit there, and we do all the needful thing, and we can start the school. So it's our choice where he wants to do. But as far as Gujarat is concerned, Gujarat, nobody, government is not allowing us to do that because he says we are fully equipped with the. So like any Rajya, if they're not allowing us, we can't do that. But I think 28 states we are there out of 36. So, Deepsika ji, yes, if the donors is giving promise for 3 or 4 years, we can start anywhere.
Okay.
There's a minimum requirement of the. Let's say you have like 5-10 schools for number of years. Then the Ekal committee said that okay, we can start anywhere you like, no problem. Even then, you can also specify which state and which district you want your school to run. If it is available, they will give it to you. If not, then they will create some opportunity for the donors. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say my case, I wanted to start in Srinagar. I was the first one to start in Jammu Kashmir. And they asked me, how many years are you going to fund? I said, yes, I funded for 3 years, 320 schools. And it's working now, 560 schools. It's expanded double. I'm talking about 2014. So all these things can happen. If somebody is lacking for this area, they can always come up and tell us.
Yeah.
Chalo, thank you. Parul ji, are you there? Parul ji? I still don't know.
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Ask a question. Parul ji, पूछिए, and do you have any question for us?
No, abhi to I don't have any question as of now. We'll see how it goes and how we can, be a part of this thing. In what ways we can contribute.
Your active.
Hello. आपकी आवाज कट रही संजय जी.
What I'm saying, we want your active participation in the Ekal activity.
Yeah, sure.
The last time I met you, I saw that you are very positive. You want to do something.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल.
Thank you so much for joining this meeting.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you once again. Thank you. I think we crossed the time limit, but we enjoy this conversation, and I like to connect. Okay, 21 Ekal Mitra we want, not more than that. So a good start today, and by 15th of August we will have a 21 Ekal Mitra ready to go into the mass market to raise funds for the Ekal schools. Okay. And we will help you to achieve that mission. Don't worry about that. have fun.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Learning is fun.
Yes.
And we are very
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much and have a nice day. Good evening.
Thank you.
Sanjay ji,
Thank you.
Pranam.
thank you Sanjay ji and
Thank you, Sanjay ji.
Arshad ji, आपने हमें इसके एकल के बारे
Thank
में
you.
अवेयर
Thank
किया.
you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Sanjay ji.
It's a small thing, but a good start. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you Arshad जी,
Bye.
आपने
Bye.
एकल के बारे में हमें अवेयर किया.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shailesh bhai.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
नमस्ते दीपशिका जी, बहुत अच्छा लगा.
Thank you so much, Sanjay ji. Very nice. Good effort.
मुझे लगता है now you have to convince KCC now.
No, KC ji तो हैं convinced.
नहीं वो भी थोड़ा सा वो बोल रहे थे कि वो भी he has to visit. आप कन्विंस करिए, आप पहले आप कल मित्र बन जाइए.
ये वो एक्चुअली जो थोड़े से ट्राइबल का कोई वो हो ना, the actual video clips of the एकल some few video
आप हमारे एकल मित्र बन गए. आपको जो करना करिए, ठीक है ना.
नहीं वो वीडियो क्लिप्स एक्चुअल होंगे ना तो that will be very helpful.
बनाएंगे, वो सब बनाएंगे. हम लोग अपना काम ही यही है. हम लोग we want to develop a community around एकल, ठीक है ना.
जैसे क्लाइमेट चेंज के लिए लोग मानते नहीं थे कि बर्फ पिघल रही है. फिर उन्होंने एक्चुअली फोटोग्राफ्स दिखाए कि पहले इधर में था माइलस्टोन और फिर अब 1.5 मील के बाद में माइलस्टोन इतनी पिघल गई है. And this is how the ice is receding. So that has a very powerful impact. Visual.
Yeah, we'll do something.
And बल्कि ये मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा ये आपका जो ये पोर्टफोलियो जो आपने बनाया है, ये हाइजीन और ये वाटर मैनेजमेंट और ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग. इट्स अ रियली वेरी गुड स्टार्ट because you know people don't know, वो पूरे राउंड सर्कल में घूम रहे हैं. They don't know where to start, where to begin and where to end. So it's a very good effort. And going to the very remote villages जिसको कि गवर्नमेंट ने भी नहीं टच करा, it's really very ambitious and a very good effort for sure.
Thank you so much.
जी.
Thank you Preeti ji. Enjoy your lockdown, quarantine.
Thank you, Arshad bhai.
नमस्कार.
एक वीक ठीक हमारा जी.
एक वीक.
हाँ अजी 5 दिवस.
हाँ ओके.
ओके.
नमस्कार. Thank you.
नमस्कार.
सबकी एजेंडा सब पहुंच गया सबकी.
Put in the group also now. Amity.
Not internet.
You can use my this.
My hotspot permission everywhere.
You can use my computer.
If I go there, no internet. Too far.
You come here. I show you some background, video background. See here, come here.
How is it 3D? How is it 3D? Papa, how is it 3D?
Let me finish this first.
How is this 3D?
बंद करो पहले.
सब आपका ही है.
हाँ जी. मेरा नहीं है, आपके. मेरा कुछ नहीं है.
हैंड राइटिंग में